Who is this woman from the thumbnail, and why is this, in my opinion, a giant clue about a future DLC? First of all, if you are already thinking about a DLC because you have a terrible gaming addiction problem and over 200 hours into Cyberpunk already, then welcome, you are in the right place because you will also recognize these eyes over here. This is the Cyber Psycho we were introduced to in 2013. The bullet goes by, grazes her cheek. From what we could tell from this trailer, and for 6 years after it, you would have thought that this game would be about you being a max tech officer over there whose job it was to find the cyber psychos in Night City and put an end to them. We see the trigger being pulled, but we don't see a shot being fired right over here. Would it be natural to assume that the game would be revolving around some of this? It could. The next scene, you see the eyes open up and it's definitely her sitting in some sort of vehicle. I'm going to show you what that vehicle is towards the end of this video. And she pulls down the harness, puts on the same headset as the Max Tech officer. So she's obviously a cyber psycho who has become a Max Tech officer. There we are. So how do you get to meet her in the game? I'm going to show you right now. You want to head over to this clothing retailer just west of Corpo Plaza, south of the location over there. That is the location. This is it from the outside. You want to go in and speak to Zane, who wants to sell you some clothes. After the usual NPC interaction, or what seems to be a usual interaction, the inventory screen comes up. You can choose to buy something or not. I don't think it makes a difference as long as the initial interaction took place. In my case, I did buy myself a legendary beanie because, you just need to have your legendary beanie playthrough. Once you have done that, leave the store, take a walk at least a couple of blocks away so the cell refreshes, and change the time. You want to go forward at least 12. In my case, I needed to do, 24 hours. I needed to do 48 hours for this to show up. And you'll notice now that the clothing store icon has changed. It is no longer there. It is now replaced with a side job icon right there. Make your way back to the store. And now things are a little different. First of all, the bouncer really needs a new skincare regimen because, come on, there is no excuse for that in the year 2077. But you will notice your interaction with the NPC Zane now is different. He not only stands up and has other lines.
Welcome back to our little oasis of elegance.
The discussion will go towards him wanting to show you the inventory once again. This time, be prepared. Because when the inventory screen does come up, no sequence please, when the inventory screen does come up, once you are done and the screen goes away, there will be some action. So have your favorite DPS weapon prepared because it will happen rather quickly. So here we go, I'm going to pull up the inventory.
A touch of elegance can go a long way.
And as soon as that closes, here comes the action. Alright, there's a cyber psycho making his way into the store. He has a machete. I'm going to grab my hand cannon over there. And he's hacking away and making quick work out of those security guards. There they go. Now, you want to go and take him down to at least 15%. When you get him down to 15%, Max Tech is going to come swarming in through those doors and take care of business, and that's where the real action starts happening. So here we go, 37%, another shot. Good, 29%, one more will do it. 12%, Max Tech, here they go. So watch this lady come in here with mantis blades, hacking and slashing, doing backflips like a ninja. There's a lot of unique scripting going into this one NPC. And she makes quick work of him. I'm just going to stand back and let Max Tech do their work. Down he goes. So this is obviously a lot of attention put into some unique behaviors for this particular NPC. Check out those mantis blades, also unique in the game. They don't look like that for any other character. Just her.
Finally, I just have to mop this gunk up. We'll be back in business.
Situation resolved. Deactivate alarm. Sit. Hands where I can see them.
And the job is complete. Obviously, a job named Bullets, which is a reference to the song used in the original trailer.
I have to call the cleaners.
I said sit!
Let's not get into too much of an argument with her. Let's sit down. She's going to just go over some basic details with us.
Your statements will be recorded and retained. Melissa Rory.
Now we know her name, Melissa Rory.
Please state your name and occupation.
Zane Jagger. I work for Jinguji, an oasis of elegance. Sorry, habit.
V. Merc. Occasional client of Zane's.
Johnny Silverhand, rock legend, voice in V's head.
The
And
fuck,
also,
Johnny?
let me pretend I exist sometimes, okay?
Checks out. Please describe what happened starting from the moment of the attack.
There's a little more interaction once you've done your discussion over there, and you get to discuss her mantis blades a little bit. But she gives you some more clues.
Rarely done. Very rarely.
Rarely? More like never. How many psychos you save in your life?
Don't change the subject. You felt him die. Did you like it? That split second when the blood still flows, but his light's gone out?
Well, the adrenaline's all right, but don't think I share your level of enthusiasm. You love to hunt, love to kill. Don't matter if they're psychos or regular Joes.
Oh, we're not so different, you and I. Saw that look on your face right after. You can't hide it. Join us. Could use a few more like you.
Me, a cop? Last time I wanted that was pushing 6, maybe. Yeah, I'll think about it.
You do that. You certainly got a gift.
Bit of a strange discussion for strangers to have between themselves, but obviously you see where she's coming from, and you can't help but get the feeling that there's a lot more to this story arc. She's inviting you to come along and be a max tech officer, which I feel was probably a major story arc in the original game, and probably a story arc in a DLC. They have the main character set up from over 8 years ago. So a lot of the assets which they need to make this story arc happen are in place. This makes me believe that this could have possibly have been the original plot before changes were made. And if not, as a good side arc or as a good DLC content, it's all in there already. You get to play the part of a max tech officer or some sort of law enforcement hunting down cyber psychos. I can see that story going places. Let me know what you think. Is this, or is this not, ideal DLC content, since the assets seem to be already in the game already, and obviously you've been introduced to the characters already. I think it fits in perfectly. Let me know what you think, guys. Your comments below. If you enjoy Cyberpunk content, thumbs up. I appreciate a sub to this channel if you liked it, and I'll catch you in a future Cyberpunk video.